Prime, and here in front of me is something. Yeah, to be real with you, I'm not really sure what this is. For you see, this is for you see the person who was featured in my last live stream, Large Rose. Crazy, he was the one who got me this, but hasn't like really told me what it was yet. As like a sort of surprise kind of thing. He taped up the shipping logos as well as whatever like gaps were in this thing, because I believe this is, because from what he's told me, this is just like the item itself, like not like in a shipping box, kind of like that. It's rather just like the boxed item, just with this like plastic wrapping around it, I guess. So let's go. So why not? Let's go ahead and see what's inside. All right. Got a small opening there. And because you tape on some of these spots, I think one of the more concerning ones is this, because unless there's something there, I believe the tape's just attached to whatever the package is, which is kind of unfortunate if I'm unable to remove this without damaging whatever's inside. Oh, there we go. Alright. Hopefully we can get this open without it sticking. Oh, it's a brick set of some sort. Oh, look at that. It's some sort of, yeah, it's another sort of medieval style brick set, kind of like the Lumi Bricks banquet hall one that we also opened. Let's see more of this. Let's see more of this. Okay. Come on. Open up. Open up. Open up. Just a second. Yeah. Don't mind me, just finding my seating. Alright. Oh, some more stickiness attached to the packaging. This open. Get this open. And now with that wrapping out of the way, well, now we can actually look at the box and see what this is. Okay, so it's another like, it's a nice like sort of medieval kind of village sort of stuff like medieval market streets. All right, all right. Lego. Yeah, it's actually yeah, it is like a cool like off-brand Lego set. Oh, there's a oh, is that the company that makes it? Oh, Barweir. I'm familiar with that off-brand Lego name as well. Okay. Hi there. How are you doing? We have just discovered what this package is. It is in fact a medieval market street, apparently made by something called Barweir. All right. Says it has. Yeah, says it has. Oh wow, another 3,000 piece set. Okay, it's a 3,000 piece set. It's 3,021 pieces, which is not quite as many pieces as the Lumibricks one we've also opened, but still technically over 3,000 pieces. That's nothing to scoff at either. So let's go ahead and look at the sides. So let's see, on this side, it would appear to be a close-up of one of the biggest buildings in this market street. Let's see, on this side, a close-up of another one of the buildings. That's what the bottom looks like. That's what the top looks like. Hey, wait a minute. This stuff's usually on the bottom, the bottom here or something like that. Oh well, doesn't really make that much of a difference. And then here is the back of the box. So from what I can tell here, did you get a look at the back side of this entire build? It does seem to be one of those sort of dollhouse kind of building sets where you have this giant like complex of buildings, but when you turn around, you generally get a lot of like openings in the back, towards the back. So I guess our giant hands could easily place figurines or whatever. It also comes with like a little food wagon. And then across the bottom here, you have little images shots showing interiors basically. So you've got some interior shots. Then up here we have an image of like the building and measurements for the building for the sets. It says 32.5 centimeters tall, 13 centimeters like thick, I guess, like long, and then 62.5 centimeters wide. I don't know what centimeters are, so let's go ahead and open the box. I assume it'll be a reasonably sizable build, though. So you got a couple of pieces of tape that's holding this down, as well as a couple pieces of tape holding this down. There you go, that's one. The other one is right there. Alright. There we go. Now with the pieces of tape removed, we can then open this up and see what's inside. Huh. Would you look at that? A and B. A and B. As well as a shot, I guess. Huh. Okay, so the middle here. So I guess. Okay, so the middle here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's how it's held in. So it's like just kind of held in place a bit, I guess. So yeah, you basically just slide this way and then slide out. But there, sorry, I had to see that. But there, I guess it's the instruction booklets, which is rather. It is a thick one. It's nice, which is nice. Got thick instruction booklets. Here we go. Flip the page over. Huh. Does it also come with its own brick separator? Yeah, it has a. It's like showing off, I guess, their own take on a brick separator, which is mostly just similar to how a Lego brick separator typically is. But this one has a giraffe head. And then like here it just shows like instructions, things on basically telling you to follow the like bags by number. Basically. I wonder if this. Oh, here's the back of the booklet. That's just the end of the build. Is there anything else to the instructions though? Yep, I guess it's pretty much just the instructions, but it is a rather thick booklet of instructions. So okay, neat. Now let's see what's going on here. So we apparently have, in this box we have two separate kind of mini box, like two boxes within the box. Okay, we have, so inside, so after pulling these two boxes out, that's pretty much it for the box itself. And I will say the box is rather nice. It's one of those ones that flips up holds in. It is nice that that's a decent looking box. It's a good box, I guess. But anyway, inside are two more boxes, boxes A and B. And apparently each of these boxes have these sort of like on top of the boxes they have sort of indentations of them to make it. Yeah, they have like these sort of like shapings inside to hold the instruction booklet in place, I guess. Okay, that's nice. Let's go ahead. Well, only makes sense that we start looking at the parts for that box A first, right? So in here, alright, bag 3. inside we even get a look at the parts inside. You have baggie 1, a baggie 2, another baggie 2. It's one of those sets that makes multiple, that packages like parts in multiple bags of the same number. A mini bag 4, a bag 3, a bag 2 with these parts, a mini bag 2, a mini bag 3, another bag 3. Let's go ahead and at least keep things somewhat organized. There we go. There's 4, 3. Let's move that box in there. Let's move this one this way. That way, so we can have at least a little bit of space to work with when it comes to setting this up. Alright, so inside we get a larger bag 1. We also get a bag 5. A baggie 3. A baggie 3. This small bag 3. And oh, this is a baggie full of base plates. So we'll put that there. And also, I guess, a sprue of some kind that holds some accessories. Alright. A large bag 3. Bag 5. Bag 4. A bag 1. Bag 5. Bag 4. It's a mini bag 4. So, yeah, and for those who are asking, we're unboxing this set right here. It's a medieval market street set made by Bar Weird. A bag 1. And we're currently looking through the contents of the pack of what's inside this little mini box. You get like internal box A and internal box B. We're currently looking through the parts for A right now. A mini bag, well, not quite so mini bag 4. A bag 1. A mini bag 1. Bag 3. Bag 4. Bag 2. I guess in this box it goes up to 5. Goes up. There's another 2. And then another 5. So that is everything in box A. So our contents for box A, we have a separate packaging baggie full of separate wrapping full of base plates and has 1 or 2 sprues in there. You get, we also have 5 bag number 1s. We get 5 bag number 2s. We get a rather staggering that is staggering. So apparently we get 5 bag number 1s, 5, actually no, I missed out on this one. You got two. Actually, I missed out on that one too. So we have 6 bag number 1s. We have 6 bag number 2s. We also have 8 bag number 3s. That's 8 3s. Yeah. So 7 bag number 4s and 5 bag number 5s. Okay. Let's say let's go ahead and put some of this stuff in here already. We'll put some of this stuff back in for now. Just wanted to see the contents of the box for bits. To see what we're basically to see what we're dealing with here. We're dealing with a lot of bags using duplicated numbers. How there's multiple of each number bag, and despite there being like 8 bag number 3s and 6 bag number 1s, they're all containing like different parts for different things. So this is a rather unusual kind of thing, but let's bring that. So let's go ahead and open a couple of bag number 1s to see what we're doing in terms of the quality of parts. Because bar wear is something I have definitely heard of, but hasn't really, like, I don't think I've ever really experienced the parts really. So here we have as well as a brick separator with a giraffe head. There's that brick separator. Okay. Oh, the parts here do seem to feel like they snap together. I feel like they do lock together. Well, they do lock together fine, so there is that at least. Okay. Oh, you also get a significant amount of flash molding with a lot of the, at least the underside of this piece, from what I'm seeing. You only get a little bit of it here and there, but it's not that big of a deal. Fortunately, I don't think it really... And it's only some pieces. It's only some pieces. So, in terms of what I'm feeling for the quality of these, it seems, in my hands, it feels fine. Like, it doesn't it doesn't feel like yeah, it doesn't feel as high of quality as like Lego or like the go like like Go Bricks, which is I guess the brick, which is I guess the type, which is I guess the brand of bricks that Lumi Bricks uses, Go Bricks kind of thing. It doesn't feel like that high of quality, but I have definitely experienced worse than this. I have experienced a lot worse than this, so it for that from what I'm experiencing from these parts, it's alright. I'm not just by going by some of these parts, it's too hard to tell how the quality of these parts overall would be, but at least with the parts I'm feeling, it's alright. It's not overly impressive. It's not like I'd say it's fine. I wouldn't call it on par with Lego, but it is adequate. It is perfectly adequate to use for builds and stuff. And yeah, for those who wonder, we only assume that we can only assume these parts are perfectly usable with that, but we shall not assume and just bring in an official build, see how well that locks together with that. It's fine. Yeah, it locks together fine. It's really, yeah, like they have that. They seem to have decent clutch power, and they don't. I feel like they lock together all right. So all of these perfectly adequate. All right. And so with that, let's go ahead and sort that out the way. And with that, we'll move that up there. Now let's go ahead and move box B. We'll move A aside, and let's see what we have. Let's see what box B has to offer, I guess. Okay, this one seems to have like locking kind of. Huh. That's a. Oh, that's what's back. So, huh, I would expect it to be a little more densely packed. Yeah, considering like how many pieces were in here and the fact that the box kind of feels a little bit smaller than the Lumi bricks, that one had over 2,000 pieces, so that one was absolutely packed. So, yeah, with that, let's go ahead and look at what's in box B. So inside we we brought out a couple of bag number 6s, bag number 7, bag number 8. Huh. Carabin white. Oh, and also pretzel. Ain't that something? Bag number 7. Bag number 7. Bag number 6. Bag number 7. Bag number bag number 5. Huh. I thought the 5 would be contained in there. And this one's nicely folded up, I guess. Bag number 6. Bag number 8. Bag number 6. Bag number 8. Bag number 8. Bag number 5. Mini bag number 5. Bag number 7. There we go, 7. Bag number 8. Bag number 8. Oh, okay. There's a stone chicken. Alright. And also some Viking wheels. Bag number 7. Bag number 7. Bag number 7. Wow, there are a lot of bag number 7. I don't. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Correct. Just let's entertain the idea that this is just a. Let me ask you. Huh. I wonder if that justifies having its own bag. That is so. Okay. That is. Are you serious? Okay. Bag number 5. And I believe that's everything in there, so. From there. Come on. Let's go and look at that. There's a lot. So we got in. So in box B, we have. Apparently, they spread out the 5s, the bag number 5s, between 2 boxes because in there were 5 bag number 5s, but in this one there are 3 more. Okay, but we also get. We also get 2, 4, 6, 7. We also get 7 bag number 6s. Well, they have 6 bag number 6, 7 bag number 6, but one of them is a rather light on the pieces. Let's say. Can't believe they would do this. Can't believe they would done this. Can't believe they would do this to me. We also get the 8 bag number 7s. So in here we have 8 bag number 7s. And and in here on this side we have 6 bag number 8s. So 6 bag number 8s, 7 bag number 7s, and 7 bag number 6s, but this is laughable. Huh, I wonder if that's a. I don't recall any other brick company having to do this where they had to separating out the parts is not like to be expected. Separating them out in multiple bags and labeled bag number 6, that's like to be expected. But to have a separate numbered bag where it's just It was just that many pieces, just that few pieces. Don't think I will give it to him. I don't think I've seen that before. But anyway, we got in a rather significant amount of pieces in here. Unfortunately, to hopefully make things, hopefully to speed things up, make sure things are streamlined, to make it more watchable. We're unfortunately not going to go through every single piece in big detail. But with that, we do get. And with that, that is. But for that, that is what is contained in these separate boxes of parts. And I will say it is I will say the packaging for this one is rather neat. So I guess like the idea of like having like this nice big solid box containing the smaller boxes that holds the parts, as well as like a dedicated its own like dedicated like formed spot for the instruction booklets for the instructions. It's always like a fun unboxing experience. And I'm sure there's plenty of like nice like parts in there that can be used for builds and stuff that'll be like really nice. But also, I'm sure it'll be like a rather interesting interesting thing to build off camera. But yeah, like as far as that goes, it's definitely a interesting, fun, interesting surprise. You got like a very sizable set without a doubt a lot of like a different like variety of pieces, a wide variety of pieces in there. Rather fascinating. Also a little like sprue in there to get the model kit portion of this build going. Me and Largos are probably gonna build this off camera, but I will say, to Largos, it is a fun surprise. It is like a fun thing to like get the experience firsthand and to have as a sort of reaction kind of thing. I do find that to be quite neat. But yeah, with that, I'm probably gonna go ahead and wrap things up so we can this build so we can get started like work on this on building these sets. And I guess with that we'll go ahead and wrap things up. So if you enjoyed this reactionary like unboxing, consider to like and subscribe and maybe even comment if you want. And of course, I will be streaming again